The fundamental nature of digital trust is, well, it's shifting right under our feet. AI isn't just a clever tool anymore. It's becoming an agent that can act for you, reading your emails, clicking links, making real decisions.
It really is.
So today we're doing a deep dive into this immediate high-stakes war against what's called prompt injection. Specifically, we're looking at how OpenAI is defending its powerful agent in the browser, ChatGPT Atlas.
And that's a necessary evolution of security. For you, the listener, Atlas is. Think of it as an incredibly general-purpose assistant. It sees web pages and performs actions, keystrokes, clicks, navigating workflows right inside your browser, just like you would.
So it's doing things for me.
Exactly. And that utility is massive, which is precisely what makes it, an immediate high-value target.
And the specific vulnerability is prompt injection, or PI. Can you break that down?
Yeah, so think of it like digital malware, but instead of targeting your computer's operating system, it hides inside content.
Like an email or a PDF.
An email, a PDF, a web link, anything. And it hijacks the AI agent's instructions. It basically overrides your request and forces the agent to follow the attacker's hidden goal instead.
So our mission today is to really unpack this new threat and get into the surprising ways it's being fought.
Right, and how they're using AI to fight AI, which is the really fascinating part. What's wild here is just how broad the risk is. Unlike phishing, which, it targets a human's judgment.
Right, it tries to trick me.
Exactly. PI targets the agent that's operating inside your browser. So the attack surface is, well, it's effectively unbounded.
Right.
Anywhere the agent can read text is a potential attack vector.
Emails, documents, social media.
All of it. Arbitrary websites. It's all fair game.
To make this real, there was this one example from the research, and it was pretty vivid. An automated attacker found a vulnerability where a malicious email, just sitting in the user's inbox, injected instructions. And it completely overrode the agent's task. The user just asked for a simple out-of-office reply, but the injected prompt redirected Atlas to instead send a resignation letter to the user's CEO.
Exactly. And since Atlas can take the same actions a logged-in user can, accessing files, deleting things, sending money, that resignation letter incident, it really shows the profound scope of the impact. You have to be able to trust that the agent is following your instructions.
A threat that's sophisticated, it needs an equally sophisticated defense, which is where, I guess, this idea of automated red teaming comes in.
That's it. You have to build an LLM-based automated attacker, one that's trained using something called reinforcement learning.
Wait, so you're building an AI to attack your own system?
Yes, and that's a critical point. You have to ask, by creating a smarter attacker, aren't we just making it easier for the actual bad actors out there?
That's the trade-off, right? But the benefit is speed and depth, and that seems to be unmatched right now.
It is, and they use reinforcement learning because it's so well-suited for finding those complex, multi-step exploits, like the chain of events for that resignation letter. That wasn't a one-step hack.
Right.
A human researcher trying to find that vulnerability might only get a success signal after, say, 10 different steps. Reading the email, ignoring the prompt, navigating to an HR portal, drafting, sending.
That would take forever.
It would. RL lets the AI attacker explore millions of those long strategies very, very quickly. It perfects the path to that sparse reward of a successful exploit.
So that's the asymmetric advantage. The internal attacker has privileged access. It can see the victim agent's inner thoughts, its reasoning traces.
It can run simulations over and over, discovering these really novel, realistic attacks that human testers, they just wouldn't find in time.
And when it finds one of these attacks, what happens?
That immediately drives a rapid response loop. The failure example is used to adversarially train the agent model. You're essentially burning in robustness against that new threat.
So you teach the AI not to fall for that trick again.
You do. And at the same time, you improve the broader defense stack, things like better monitoring and system-level safeguards that operate outside the model itself.
Okay, so this is all happening in the background. What does this mean for us, the people actually using the agent? How can we stay safe?
Vigilance is still essential. There are 3 key things. First, limit logged-in access when you can. Use a logged-out mode unless you absolutely need the agent to act on your behalf.
That makes sense. And second?
Second, you have to carefully review confirmation requests. The agent is designed to ask for confirmation before it does something consequential, like sending an email. Don't just click yes. Verify the action is exactly what you intended.
And finally, be specific with your instructions. Don't use really broad prompts like review my emails and take whatever action is needed.
Right. That wide open instruction makes it much easier for malicious content to seize control.
So at the end of the day, this challenge of prompt injection, it's probably not going to be fully solved, is it?
Unlikely. It's a lot like online scams that still target humans. But this proactive, rapid response loop is designed to continuously raise the cost and difficulty for attackers, making sure that AI-discovered flaws get patched almost instantly.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. If these AI agents become our standard interface for the internet, mediating all our information, how will the web itself have to evolve? When its content needs to be safe not just for human eyes, but for the sophisticated AI agents reading it and acting on our behalf. Something to ponder until our next deep dive.